I've been yearning for cooler weather and always feel inspired to see what my country looks like in wintry anime form. Needless to say, it makes me appreciate this place that much more. And not to mention my favorite season. I suppose it shouldn't surprise you that Canada is gaining more exposure globally in recent years, regardless of the medium used to do so, especially where tourism is concerned. While this particular commercial was intended for Japanese viewers, as there was a campaign in association with Destination Canada attached to it, it nevertheless made its way around Twitter when it first released, helped by the fact that anime enthusiasts immediately recognized director Makoto Shinkai's art style from his highly acclaimed film Your Name, which I actually watched recently and reviewed on Crunchyroll under my username Mimolesinge, that's spelled Mimolesinge, if anyone wants to see it. The 31-second commercial tells a short and sweet tale of Satsuki's first holiday in Canada with her boyfriend Yuya. Their adventure takes them to Banff in Alberta, the Granville Island Public Market and a selfie session by the Drop Sculpture in Vancouver, Niagara Falls, a skating date night at Nathan Phillips Square in Toronto, and a Northern Lights show in the Yukon. Aside from these places looking almost exactly like their real-life counterparts, what I like about this commercial is that it showcases a couple locales often overlooked in Canadian travel articles. Although a little choppy at times, the animation is both breathtaking and adorable to look at. The romance isn't overdone, keeping the focus mainly where it should be, this lovely winter wonderland. True to the age-old archetype, our couple also meets friendly and helpful locals along the way. The commercial could stand to be a little longer, however. I felt as though I wasn't really taking in all the especially magnificent sights, and the couple wasn't shown doing a whole lot that the more daring tourists might actually find interesting and fun. The commercial could have definitely benefited from including one or two more scenes, like a ski trip in Mont Tremblant, Quebec for instance. As for the music, I think it should have sounded less epic and more like a snowy fairy tale. Given the relatively relaxed vibe of the whole picture, despite how fast each scene goes by, this just makes more sense to me. I would have also liked to see Indigenous culture be represented here. For example, Shinkai's studio had the perfect opportunity to showcase the couple interacting with Inuit peoples at some point during the closing scene. Hopefully the studio will consider working with Destination Canada again someday to produce a summer commercial, perhaps to continue the couple's little love story and bring to audiences even more of what Canada has to offer in terms of history and culture. Or, better yet, a feature-length film. For what we got though, this commercial really is quite charming and may even persuade the hibernators among us to appreciate the chillier temperatures more.